Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Tenna, welcome. Today's video, we are going to be doing all things Valentine's Day, just because Valentine's Day is coming up, and I know some of you guys are probably thinking, what the hell do I do with my face? What the hell do I do with my eyes? On Valentine's Day, I know that there's a lot of pink eyeshadow and red eyeshadow, and sometimes red eyeshadow can get a little bit crazy, make you look like you're a little bit sick. Don't want to look like that on date night. So basically, I'm going to go over eyeshadow look, things like that. We're just going to play around and see what kind of look that we come out with. Before we go ahead and jump on into the video, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, what the heck are you doing? Hit subscribe before you keep watching so that you don't miss out on any of my other cool stuff. Holidays, fun things like that. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and dive right into the video. First palette that comes to mind when I think of doing Valentine's Day is this guy right here, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I am a huge fan of this guy. There are a lot of browns and reds and nudes and just a lot of really fun colors. I think that I'm, probably going to stick to this palette for the most part for this eye look. I may pull in a shade or two from another one. For some reason, I am thinking of a black smoky eye red kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see how this thing comes out. So anyway, before we go ahead and dive into it, I did already do my face. So I do have my foundation on, which is my tried and true MAC Next to Nothing face color in the color dark. I also concealed with the Sorry about that. I also concealed with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I am in the color medium 30. Yes, medium 30. That is my shade. And I already went ahead, contoured, did my eyebrows, did my whole highlight thing, which if you have not tried this yet, which is this guy right here, it's the Luster Dust by Colourpop. It's in the color Vour. It's so good. It's such a pretty highlight. It's so shimmery. I'm a fan, so get yourself some. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump on into the eye look. I've already gone ahead and put down a primer, which is basically the No Filter Concealer, and I went ahead and put a little bit of powder over the top of it, the Mercier setting powder. So first things first, I am going to take my favorite guy right here, my tried and true Morphe M535 blending brush. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into this color Raw Sienna right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take my brush, kind of dip in there, and I'm going to go ahead and pop that into my crease just to kind of warm it up a little bit. Alright, next I think we're going to get a little bit funky here. So I'm going to take a little bit more of a tapered blending brush, which is this guy right here. It is the Morphe M573 brush. I am going to go ahead and dip into the color Love Letter, which is this guy right here. And I'm only going to put it on one side of my brush. So do not go in there, don't go crazy, just one side of the brush like so. I'm like throwing stuff around here. Good Lord. All right, go ahead and tap off the excess, and I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'm going to flip my brush up like this, and then I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pop that into the crease and just kind of smoke it out. I'm going to go ahead and take that blending brush, that fluffy M535, and just kind of smoke this out so we don't have such a harsh line. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and take a little tiny blending brush. This is the Morphe E17. It's just a little bit of a chiseled blending brush. I'm going to go ahead and dip into this color right here, what is Cypress Umber, which is this dark brown color here. So I'm going to go ahead and take my brush and just dip into there. Forget that this palette does have a little bit of fallout, but it is one of my favorite palettes. So we're going to go ahead and pop this into our outer corner and blend it into the crease as well. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and dip into the color Venetian Red, and I'm going to go in with that Morphe M535 brush, that big fluffy brush, tap off the excess, and I'm also going to blend that in to the brown just a little bit so we can get a little bit more red in here. So it looks like more of a mahogany instead of a brown. Alright, next I'm going to go into the color Primavera right here, which is this really pretty gold color. I'm actually going to go in and apply this with my finger. So I'm going to go ahead and take my finger like so and dip into there. And we're going to go ahead and just tap it into this empty space here on the inner corner to mid-lid. I'm gonna go ahead and take that blending brush again and just kind of go in here, just kind of fuse everything together so that there's no harsh line with the shimmer and the shadow. All right, eyes are almost done. So basically what I was going for, I didn't want to go too much of like a crazy red or a crazy pink, things like that. If that's what you're looking for, sorry, I'm going for more of like that date night, that nice vampy, smoky kind of red eye look. You know, sometimes I feel like the Valentine's Day looks can get a little bit avant-garde. I feel like they get a little bit too crazy for every day. So I'm trying to do something that's a little bit more settled down, a little bit better for date night, still has a little bit of that red in there so you get that little Valentine's Day vibe. So next, I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes. I'm going to do winged eyeliner, so I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera and I will be right back. Alright, we are back. The winged eyeliner is on. We're going to go ahead and smoke out this lower lash line. Good God, Tenna, get it together. Sorry, I keep knocking everything over on my desk. So we're going to go ahead and line my bottom lash line. If you guys could see my desk right now, I haven't cleaned it from my last haul, so I've just got like a bunch of crap up here and like I keep knocking things over because I've got a bunch of like tall bottles and things like that. So anyway, moving on, we're again gonna take that fluffy E17 brush. I'm gonna go into the color Love Letter again, and I'm just gonna do it ever so slightly on the bottom of this brush, and we're gonna go ahead and run that along the lower lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little smudging brush, and I'm gonna take that color Cypress Umber just a little bit and run it really, really tightly against that lower lash line. And last finishing touches, I'm going to take a small little brush. I'm going to go ahead and pop in this color Vermeer right here. And I'm going to pop that into my inner corner like so. Alright, next we need to put on some lip color. I'm also going to do my eyelashes. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on some mascara and some lashes really quick, and then we'll be back to wrap it up with a lip color. Alright, we're back. We've got some big old flirty lashes on. They're so heavy, but I love these lashes. I actually got them from Pinky Rose, and I don't for the life of me remember which lashes they are, but if I remember, I will tag them in the description box below if I can look them up. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and finish this look off with our lips. At first I wanted to do something like red and vampy, but we won't be good girls on our dates, right? So we're going to go ahead and top it off with a nude lip. So we're going to go in with one of my favorite combos, which is the MAC lipstick in the color Whirl. So we're going to go ahead and apply that color onto the lips. And for those of you with fair skin tones, the color Whirl might actually be a little bit too dark. It won't be very nude per se. So a really good color that you could probably use is Velvet Teddy, and I think that's a pretty good universal color for all skin tones. It's actually one of my favorite nudes, but I was just feeling Whirl a little bit today because it is nude, but it's still a little bit deep, so it's a little bit flirty. And then to top it off, I'm actually going to put a gloss over the top, zhuzh it up a little bit. I'm going to go in with the MAC X Patrick Starr collection, and I'm going to go in with their lip gloss in the color Mamastarr, which is this lovely nude color. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop this color over the top of my lipstick just for that flirty gloss look. Go. We have got our flirty glossed lip, and my eye is turning red because I poked myself in the eye putting my lashes on. So let's make sure our eyes are not red, just our eyeshadow for the date. So anyways, that is it for today's tutorial. Hopefully this was something that you like, something that you maybe want to try on your Valentine's Day date night. Try to stay away from like the obvious pinks, reds, things like that. I think those can get a little bit crazy sometimes. They make for really amazing like Instagram photos, things like that. But I mean, realistically, going out on a date and having bright pink eyeshadow up to here with like hearts drawn in it, I think people might look at you a little bit crazy. Just a little bit. To each their own though. I mean, if that's how you want to go out, girl, you better do it. But me, on the other hand, I like to tone it down a little bit, just still kind of have that flirty, sexy look. Just blend a little bit of red into the browns, things like that, just so that you kind of still have that Valentine's Day vibe, but we're still chill. We still look like we have our lives together, right? Yeah? So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I've got a lot of cool content coming up in the next couple of weeks. I did actually get my hands on the Jeffree Star collection that dropped this morning. I know that a lot of people were not able to get the eyeshadow palette, and I was one of the lucky ones that did, because I believe that eyeshadow palette sold out in 3 minutes. But I was on there. It was $9.59 and everything was available, and I was like, add a cart, check out. Bing, bang, boom, out the door. So I am all good. So as soon as that comes in the mail, I will be doing a video. I cannot wait. Honestly, wish that it would have came out earlier, because I would have loved to do a Valentine's Day look with that palette, just because there's so many reds and pinks and like, oh, there's so much stuff that we can do with that palette. I'm really excited to get it. But anyhow, thank you for tagging along, you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.